Look, being ambitious is a really good thing. But what is the bad thing? The bad thing is that having too many desires and fulfilling or achieving none of them. It's so painful. It hurts your mental health. It hurts the way that you see yourself. It damages your self image. It destroys your ambition if you still have. So, having too many desires is not a good thing. It just keeps you distracted from the really big, important goals that you have. Why don't you just pick up from those like maybe tens of desires that you have you want to achieve, or you might call them goals. There are many goals. You want to achieve all of them in one time, you can't, and I can't. We have limited capabilities, so we can't just achieve tens of desires like yeah in a week, for example. Is impossible. I'm not saying that to just tell you that you should slow down, don't be ambitious. No, what I'm telling you is that you should pick up two or three desires or goals from those tens of desires that you have right now. You should just pick up maybe one, just to stick to it. Stick to it and sacrifice much of your time to it. Sacrifice a lot of things. Sacrifice your party. Sacrifice the late nights. Sacrifice your the drinking nights with your friends. Like yeah, sacrifice hanging out with girls, or sometimes from you have to just look. What you need to do is that you have to know what exactly is beneficial to help you to achieve that goal, and get rid of anything that doesn't help you. Do you understand? It's that simple. Just pick up two or three, or if you want to just be super focused, just pick up one goal. One goal is like yeah is enough. One goal is enough to achieve one goal and sacrifice most of your life to it. Like yeah, I will tell you from my experience. So when I was a baccalaureate student, I from the beginning of the year I was like distracted. I had too many desires. I have to achieve this, I have to achieve that, I will have to go to the gym, I have to just what was I thinking of? I'm just asking myself to know, to tell you more details about that period of time, because I can't just remember that specific period of time in details. But actually, I was hoping to be a kickboxer, and I was hoping to be a bodybuilder, and I wanted to be good at school, and I wanted to get high grades. I wanted to fix my mental health. I wanted to read books. So, like, those desires were just distracting me from the main goal that I had during that time. The main goal that I had was to just be a good student and get high grades, because I was studying baccalaureate, and baccalaureate is really important because of its certificate. So I was distracted by those distractors, which are the unrelated desires to my main goal. I spent about 8 months being distracted, and yeah, like I couldn't focus on one thing. I couldn't focus on my studies. I couldn't focus on something important and just strip away the other desires that I had. I was just distracted, as I described to you. I reached a time when I didn't feel any kind of successful anymore, because I wasn't successful. I didn't feel like satisfied about myself. I wanted to change something, but I didn't want to change exactly. And then I realized that I was having too many desires. Why wouldn't I strip away the unrelated desires to baccalaureate? I get out the gym. I get out all my bad habits. Zero bad habits when I was focusing on baccalaureate. I get out the gym. I just destroyed all the desires that I had, other desires that I had, except being a good student and focusing on my grades in baccalaureate. So what I did was stripping away the unrelated desires and focusing on one of them, which was baccalaureate for me. I sacrificed most of my time to it. But actually, then I realized it wasn't a really good thing because I get depressed many times. I used to cry sometimes. Yeah, I used to cry. I used to just have my meal, just having it with my spoon and just eating, and then feeling like, oh, deep feeling of disgust or unsatisfaction about myself. No, no, no. I can't describe that. How horrible and how bad I felt when I was just sacrificing most of my life to that goal, which was a really good thing. Yeah, it was good, and I was making really good progress. I was like that shitty boy at school who just keeps getting distracted, keeps listening to music and watching random YouTube videos and having a lot of desires to that guy who is focused on one single goal and who's sacrificing most of his time, most of his life to that goal. But it got me depressed. It got me depressed, and I was isolated from my family, from my friends. I cut out all my relationships, all my favorable habits that I had before. For example, going to the gym was really important for my social skills, for my body, for my physique, for my health in general. But I cut it out. When I did that, I got depressed. So what I realized that being focused on specific goals is important, but forget about setting one goal. Setting one goal maybe will lead you to depression. I'm just warning you right now. Be aware of that. If you are just doing one thing and you are focused on that one thing or on that goal completely without getting distracted by other desires, this is nice, but this will lead you to an isolated guy who doesn't know how to communicate and socialize with people. And if you care about girls, this guy doesn't know how to sexualize with girls. So what I recommend is that having two or three desires that include social life. Your social life has to be included in that. For example, if I'm recording this video, I'm just fulfilling my need of social life because I feel like I'm communicating with hundreds of people while I'm talking to the lens of my, what do you call it? Maybe lens? Yeah, okay. While I'm just looking directly in the camera, I can feel like I'm talking to hundreds, maybe thousands of people because, yeah, like I've created or I've launched this YouTube channel a few days ago. No, I started uploading to this channel a few days ago, but actually I created that channel. Maybe you can go and look at the date, but to be specific, I will say more than a month. Yeah, more than a month. Yeah, yeah, more than this will be like reasonable to talk about. More than a month. Yeah, okay, okay. Let's go back to our topic. So I was talking about being socially connected is important while you are fulfilling and achieving your goals, while you're fulfilling your purpose. What I'm doing right now is communicating with thousands of people through one camera, one place, one table, one pen, and one chair that I'm sitting on. This night wardrobe, and I don't know what they call this. This metal something. Yeah, it is like this. Okay, this metal something. I don't know what they call it, but actually it is. Yeah, we used to have that metal something to just hang some clothes on it, and I don't have to explain those things. Why am I just telling you? Why shouldn't I just open the wardrobe and start telling you, oh, by the way, I wear this and I wear this and I wear this when I'm just recording videos on my modest t-shirt. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much. Leave a like in this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Welcome. My name is Ammar. I hope to move to the wise monk as soon as possible. Love you and hope the best for you.